Hello, my name is Daniel Gibson, and today I'm presenting attendance forecasting for Point Reyes National Seashore. Point Reyes is in California, and it is positioned just north of San Francisco. It offers gorgeous views of California's coastline. People from all around California flock to this location because of the great hiking trails and the beautiful scenery. This park attracts visitors year-round, but it has its slowest months in the winter and its busiest months in the summer. While this could be attributed to students and teachers having summer vacation off to travel, it could also be attributed to nicer weather present in that region from June to August. In the graph at the bottom left, you can see how January and December has the lowest average monthly attendance record since 1979. You could also see how July has the highest average monthly attendance, with August being a close second. Point Reyes has seen notable increases in attendance over time since 1979, but it has also seen a decrease in the last 10 years. Part of the reason there has been a decrease over the last 10 years could be attributed to the COVID-19 pandemic, which impacted travel. To forecast park attendance for the 2025 year, I chose linear regression as my method. The advantage to using linear regression as my method is that it has shown the most accuracy when compared to the moving average 3 forecast, the moving average 5 forecast, and exponential smoothing. As shown in the top right slide, the linear regression model had the lowest absolute percent error, the lowest mean error, the lowest absolute error, and the lowest mean squared error. It also had the lowest mean forecast error, although that is expected since the linear model is based off of following present information. The linear regression model was the best mode for me to use my forecasting for because it had the least bias by showing the least error. Since other models had high errors, they were more biased, and the projections were less likely to reflect actual numbers in 2025. This linear regression model was the most accurate, but not the most precise. The most precise models focus on when the actual data equals the projected data. Linear regression does not try to predict when actual data equals projected data. Instead, linear regression attempts to find a trend of the data and split the happy medium. If there is a high and a low result, linear regression will seek to split the difference, as shown by the graph of actual versus historical forecast. On this side, there are two graphs. One graph displays Point Reyes annual attendance from 2004 to 2024. There is an equation, the line of best fit, and the R-squared present on the graph. By following the line of best fit, you can see how linear regression projects the outcome for each year from 2004 to 2025. The other graph in the bottom right forecasts monthly attendance for Point Reyes in 2025. As visible on the bar graph, the winter months have less attendance than the summer months do. The annual projection from the linear regression model was used to calculate how many people we assume will visit Point Reyes in 2025, and the months that were calculated are based on how many people on average visited the park each month out of the year. The graph at the top displays how linear regression would predict each year since 1979, including a projection for 2025. This is a very good graph because it shows exactly how linear regression splits the difference when projecting data and seeks for accuracy instead of precision. In conclusion, Point Reyes has had more attendance since 1979, but less overall in the last 10 years. The best forecasting method for Point Reyes is the linear regression model. The forecast will likely not be perfect, and the data is highly seasonal and fluctuates often, giving varied results. Thank you for watching my presentation. Have a great day.